Like, there's a lot going on.
This a Batman tune, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. I already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. J. Cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like Petty Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my they feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on him slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more Kyle, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying.
This video taken by the I.S.U.P.K is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group
niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes. But I ain't even pressed, I see why you going on. My nigga, you dead wrong, bust a never get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy.
preach about how they hate white people, how they
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the bloodsucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the girl, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he? That nigga from SC. Get your level straight before you approach a G. Zion TC0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Tryna shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, SHALAM.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out there, man.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the boat. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on stopping, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. Hey! One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. As if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the boat.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this.
Right. This is the 150th episode of On the Ends. I'm here, Captain Karafia, with my co-host, Officer 5000 Dumbo Bar. You get me there. You get me every Friday night, 9 o'clock to 11. As usual. I told you we're coming back next week stronger, man. It was late last week. We started on time, man. You get me? So lucky, got a bit of a cough and that cold down the bar. Serious alive.
Listen, this morning was the next kind of cold. It was minus 3.5 when I stepped outside, man. Like every year, you see what it is. Every year I complain about the cold like I haven't lived there my whole life. Like you would think. Every winter comes around, you would think this is the first time I've actually experienced the English winter. How bad it was, man. Listen, I'm telling you, it was horrible this morning. Meant to be like this all week, they said.
Boy, I feel your pain, man. It was rough. You got me as well. So luck ya. But you know what I mean? We got feast coming up Thursday, the 7th of December. Make sure you're there. Feast of Dedication. It's going to be a good one as well. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. We have classes Monday to Friday at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, 7 to 9. Monday being the law class, Tuesday being brotherhood class, Wednesday being history class, Thursday scripture breakdown, Friday last year one called Dash. You know what I mean? We got subscribe to us on I.S.U.P.K TikTok. Got some new good content coming out, man. Make sure you watch, man. UPK TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I.S.U.P.K United Kingdom. So lucky, man. Cost killing me. Someone got to come to that cost it, man. I called the Dangle Bar, them Caribbean remedies are bullshit, man. That's what he said. Man. Quote, he goes, it broke my heart. He goes, the remedies are bullshit, man. I was like, oh,
man. Speak to a proper doctor, he will tell you, listen, man. He'll tell you there's a myth about rum. They tell you rum kills it. Listen, Jamaican men get shot and think rum kills it. They think they're going to put rum on the wound. And listen, man, it don't work. So lucky. We've tried all of that. It don't work.
So lucky. My heart's broken, man. Speaking about heartbroken, so lucky, man. I saw something today. that broke my heart, man. And the brother it happened to must have broke his heart too, man. I could only imagine, man. We all know the comedian Lenny Henry. Well, he was talking about his life. And so lucky, the best way is just to play the video, man. So lucky.
Without your dad, she then had you with somebody else that you then later found out was your real father at 12.
I didn't find out he was my birth father until I was about 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
So basically, and this happened a lot. My mum was not the only person. There's a great book by Elise Dodgson called Motherland, where she talks about migrants coming from the Caribbean to Britain. And lots of people came to this country and ran away from their family, or did not take responsibility for their wife and children, or did not send for anybody. You know, the promise was, when I get there, I'll set up and then I'll send for you. And then they didn't do it because they fell in love. My mum arrived here and within a very short space of time fell in love and had me. And when I found out, I was 11, and it kind of really rocked my world. I didn't know what to think about. I was only 11. I was a kid. And it's in my book, but I was doing chores for this random uncle who'd suddenly come out of the woodwork called Bertie, Uncle Bertie. And I'd go to his house on a Friday and I'd sweep out the living room and I'd clean the windows and I'd help with the washing up, and then he'd feed me. I'd have, whatever he cooked. He was a good cook, chicken and rice and peas and stuff. And then I'd get 2 and 6 and then I'd go. And I did that for ages. And then one day, his son, who was called Lloyd, who was this very good-looking guy who was always studying linguaphone, French, on headphones and doing his homework, he was about 18. So he was older than me, and I'd be looking at him. And he looked at me one day and he said, "You have no idea why you're here, do you?" I said, "What do you mean?" I was 11. "What do you mean?" He said, "He's your dad." And I went, "What?" He said, "Go and ask him. He's your dad. That's why you're here." And he did it as casually as that.
And then you went up to Bertie?
Well, my heart was like this. And I went into the kitchen where he was doing that thing where you bang the rice on the wall to see if it's done. And I said to him, "Lloyd says, you're my dad? Is that true?" He said, "Yes. Your mama never tell you." And at that point, it felt like a big cosmic carpet had been whipped from beneath my feet. And it felt like I was falling. And I ran home. I didn't even eat what he cooked. But I ran home and I said to Mum, "Bertie says he's my dad. Is that true?" And she said, "Yes." And I was able to say, "Why didn't you tell me?" And she said, I thought he'd tell you. And I didn't think it was my place to tell you. I wanted you to get to know him and I wanted him to tell you. And for a long time, I was very frightened about it all. I had 2 dads. The only kid with 2 dads. Take one.
Look at that. What a shame, man. Imagine that, man. And this is what people gotta consider when they're out there just having sex with any and anybody, man. That you're gonna destroy the children, man. More than anything, more than giving yourself a bad rep, you're gonna destroy your children, man. Look what you done to this man. This man must have all types of psychological problems, man. Imagine the first half of your life, for the first 11 years of your life, you believe that one man's your father, and later on you find out that somebody else is your father. The man, it's like someone pulled a carpet from beneath his feet, man. And I couldn't imagine how that must feel, man. Talk about being confused, man. They all talk about you shouldn't confuse the kids, you shouldn't tell them this, shouldn't tell them that. And that is confusing. That can kill anybody, man. That can damage anybody. And even as a grown man, that must still have effect on him, man. And that's what parents gotta understand when they're making these mad decisions, man. If you're gonna be a whore, have a next man while in England, at least tell a child who the father is, man. At least be an adult, at least be man enough and tell him who he is, man. Stop being a coward and letting a next man raise him for half his life. And then for the other half, finally tell him, man. You destroy children like that, man. It's a lot, yeah, yo.
So wait, does he keep in contact with both of them till this day?
I couldn't say, man.
Because it was like, what you say, I was the only child with 2 fathers. So hold on. The other man was aware that this is not his son, right?
Is the other man knew that, I'm guessing, yeah?
So the other man was aware and the other man didn't say to him, "I'm not your dad."
What? Couldn't say, man.
And they're both to blame, man. If you're not a child's father, you tell them, man. That man could have said to him, "Look, I'm your mum's husband, but I'm not your father. That's what he could have said. Could have said, look, I'm with your mum, but I'm not your father. Your father is Bertie, or whatever his name was. Could have told him, look, your father's Bertie. Instead, Bertie's got him coming around cleaning the house and not telling him nothing. Listen, man.
And that's wicked as well. She told him that it was an uncle, man. All this time he thought it was this uncle that is sweeping his floor and cooking for him. And his brother had tell him, listen, that's your dad, man. And that's what happened. You hiding secrets, just so you get a good name for yourself. That's all good, man. But you only destroy the children in the long run, man. So like about.
Listen, well, it is, man. Whenever your mum tells you someone's your uncle, man, it's not true. So like, unless they got the same surname, and then baby pictures together, that's not your uncle, man. Why is your uncle coming around at 11 p.m. at night, man? Listen. Which uncle comes around at 11 p.m. at night? Listen, man. Stop lying to the kids because they're gonna grow up one day and the stories ain't gonna add up. Stories ain't gonna add up, man. You tell him this man's his uncle. Like, there's no point telling him this man's his uncle because he's gonna tell everybody, yeah, my uncle, and then he's gonna have to come back and say, this is my dad. How about you tell him? The sooner you tell him, the better. The woman's like, oh, I thought he would tell you. I wanted you to spend time and get to know him. Forget all that, man. Just tell him, look, this is your dad, man. Put him out of his misery. This is your dad. And he said he was scared for a very long time. The man's in the kitchen. What did he say? Listen, what was the technique he said he was doing when you made rice?
Something about banging rice in the wall. What part of yard is he from? Shit, I don't know.
You throw rice in the wall?
I know people throw spaghetti on the wall, but rice, I don't know. The new tea.
I don't know. I thought you opened the pot and tasted me. That's what I thought. What's wrong with opening the pot and tasting it? That's what I thought. So okay, throwing rice on the wall. That's insane. But listen, man, it's sad what happened to him. Like, that will ruin your whole life after that. How can you trust your mom after that, man? How can you trust your mom after that? Now, every time your mom tells you that somebody's one thing, you don't even know if it's true. Because your whole life you thought this man was your uncle and this man's actually your father. And the man who you thought was your father is not your father. He said he had two dads. You know how embarrassing that is? Listen, man.
It's like I shouldn't laugh. That ain't even funny, man.
He had two dads.
That ain't even funny. That's terrible.
But how do you explain to your friends here about? Oh, you see what it is? We're the only people that go through that in life. Like, I thought it was my dad, but it wasn't my dad. So much people go through that in life, thinking one man's your father, and it's actually somebody else. Listen, man, listen, man. His mom was she was terrible with that, man, and Bertie as well. Bertie should have told him, don't let the other boy tell him. So basically, all that time he thought that boy was his cousin, but that's his older brother.
He thought it was an uncle going to his yard and sweeping his floor. He didn't know that was his dad. And his mum said, I thought he would have told you. But you said, it's your uncle? He told him, you go to your uncle's yard, so you knew. He ain't told him, man. And we got to stop being selfish and thinking about our reputation and thinking about what they're going to say at church and thinking about, what's the family going to think? But you're thinking about yourself. This poor child is ruined, man. And that must have ruined him for a long time and must have destroyed him, man. You know what I mean? It's lucky, man. You know what I mean? It's a shame that it's damn. Like what you said, these things only happen in our community. It's one of the things that we got to stop, man. Stop confusing these kids, man. Yo, anything else you want to bring out on that?
It's just disgusting, man, that he had to grow up that way. This is why you come here. Your mom is going to be your mom and your dad is going to be your dad, man. No one's going to lie to you. We're not going to lie to you about Christmas and Santa having a sleigh. Listen, man, parents is always lying to kids, and kids grow up not being able to trust their parents, man. Because all you do is lie. Imagine now you got all of us questioning if our uncle's really our uncle, man. Now we don't know if one day someone's going to pop out around the corner saying, yo, you see him there? That's not your uncle, That's your dad. Listen, man, it's sad that had to happen, man. You need to keep your legs closed, man. You're having sex with all these different men and lying about who's the father. And this is why Maury makes so much money, man, because of women like this.
That's right.
Women like this. Now, how does Lenny Henry even know that this man's actually his father? Now, imagine like that, like that would end up opening so much doors, man. Imagine your mom tells you this is your dad, but you thought this was your dad. She lied the first time that this was your uncle. How do you know she's not lying that when she says this is your dad? How do you know in 6 months' time she's gonna change her mind and say, no, that weren't your dad, this one's your dad? Like, you open so much doors when you do that, man. When you could have just told the truth from the beginning. Don't watch me living my life and calling a man dad and calling a man uncle. And you know that's not my uncle, man. You know the man that you're telling me is your brother. You're having sexual relationships with him, man. And that's such a Caribbean thing to do. Like, everyone's always uncle. All the time, oh yeah, that's your uncle. That's your uncle. These kids is gonna grow up one day, man. Stop lying to them. The kids is gonna grow up one day and say, "Yo, how come we ain't seen this uncle in ages, man? How much uncles does one man have, man?
How much brothers did your mom have, man? Shit.
It's a luck, yeah.
That's a shame. And that's my dog about. Everyone's in the comments like, "Rah, how could she lie to Lenny? How could she lie to her child?" Let me tell you something, man. Why wouldn't she lie to her child? All we've ever been taught to do is lie to our children, man. We tell our children about a man that flies reindeers, man, and puts presents down your chimney in one night. That's a lie, man. We tell our children about the Easter bunny when rabbits don't even lay eggs, man. That's a lie. We tell them about what the Tooth Fairy, and we tell them about Halloween and all these pagan, devilish holidays that the white man rammed down our throat, man. So her saying that, oh, that's your uncle, that's just one lie out of many. Everyone's surprised and gasping for air, like, how could she tell such a lie to her kids? When we tell lies to our children every single day, man. Every December 25th, we lie to our children. You know what I mean? Every Easter, we lie to our children, man. Every time it's their birthday, we lie to our children. All we've been doing is lying to our children. If you tell your kids that Christ is white, you're lying to them. If you're telling them that a white man comes down the chimney, when we live in, 2023, man, where the whole industrial... Listen, no one don't even have coal no more. No one has coal fires no more, man. No one has a chimney. Ain't no white man coming down no chimney, man. So lying to our children is normal. So everyone got to start acting like, oh my God, how could she lie to, man? Listen, everyone, if you're black and Hispanic and Indian and you're in the world and you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you lie to your children too, man. So look. Right. Anyway, moving on. So listen to this dongle bar. You know, what's his name, man? Shit, what's that boxer's name? Chris Eubank. So Chris Eubank now must have been let me see if I got the video. Can we find it? Imagine I got the video. Let me see if I can find it. Two secs.
What, the one when he was talking patois?
Nah. So Chris Eubank must have been yeah, right. So what happened? Prince Nazim is a Pakistani boxer from England. You know about Prince Nazim, yeah? And Prince Nazim's kind of charismatic, like he'll backflip over the ring, front flip over the ring, do his thing and whatnot. You know what I mean? He wasn't a good boxer, but you know, people liked him because he was charismatic. Chris Eubank predates him. Prince Nazim came out and said that Chris Eubank copied his style. And that's the problem with these heathens. These heathens copy our style and got the nerve to turn around and say, you copied them. So guess what, man? Chris Eubank came out with the receipts, you know, Dagobah. I couldn't believe it, man. Chris Eubank hit him hard with the receipts, man. Listen, the shit was hard to watch. I'll play it for you now.
Between you and
Chris Eubank.
Was it over the flip over the rope? What was it? I know, but I've got to ask the questions.
You know the truth.
He knows the truth. You know the truth.
He knows the truth.
You were in the same gym.
Well, the truth is, Nassim is, I believe, 8 years younger than me. Trading. Nassim said on my TV that I'd copied his moves. He said to me in private that he was told to do it by his trainer and manager at the time. I said, but how could you do this? This is damaging to you. Okay. For those out there who would say, could there be any truth in it? Well, how could it be if he is 8 years younger? 1, 2, I turned pro in I was an amateur in 1983. I vaulted the rope for every single one of my amateur fights. I was living in the United Kingdom. Nassim Hamid I'd never heard of. I started boxing in New York City. So if I vaulted the rope 26 times in an amateur career which started in 1983 and vaulted the ropes every one of my professional fights except my 51st because I had bad knees, how could I have copied his moves? Doesn't make sense. Now I'm going to leave you with this. If you go onto YouTube and get the fight up, which is Eubank against Dos Santos, the fellow who I knock out in about 20 seconds, including the count, it was a pleasure. Okay, right. If you should, if you should watch it, maybe 90 seconds to 2 minutes after the knockout, you'll see a young man who is about, he must be about maybe 15, standing, looking, and he's looking like this. Let me get a look at him. He had this look on his face. You can watch it now.
September 1990.
September 1990. Watch that. No, watch the fight, and you'll see.
Yo, look at that, man. How is Eubank copying you when Eubank was in his prime? You was watching him, admiring him, smiling. Eubank brought out the receipts, man. You can't fuck with Eubank. Eubank brought out the receipts, but they embarrassed him, man. And that's the problem with these heathen. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Do not invite these heathens into your culture, man. Don't invite them into dancehall. Don't invite them into rap. Don't teach them how to braid hair. Don't allow them to dress like us. Why? Because when they get that upper stance over you, they'll say, "You copied me. I did this first. This is my culture." Like Eminem, they say now Eminem's the best rapper. They say what Vanilla Ice is the first man to go pop, to bring rap into the pop industry. They will take over black man. We can't allow them, man. Even with this Chris Nazim had the nerve to say that Eubank copied him. How is it possible? When you was watching him fight, man. Not only was you watching him fight, you was admiring him. We saw the look on your face. You was looking like, wow, this is my hero, man. And black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This is proof that we should not join these nations, man. So like, you go on down the bottom, man.
And Prince Nazim's whole gimmick was trying to be black. The way he would talk, like, and then now he's trying to discredit Eubank, saying, "Oh, he copied me." Listen, man, he's got the receipts. As Nazim responded to these receipts.
Man, like, now you can't, man.
You can't
respond to these, man.
Listen, man. Listen, you're not gonna. One thing with Eubank is Eubank's pretty smart. You're not gonna outdo Eubank, man. Listen, man. Eubank puts on that Edomite voice, and listen, man. Eubank wants to be a white boy, but Nazim, he's always gonna be blacker than you, man. No matter how white Eubank tries to be, he's always gonna be blacker than Prince Nazim could ever be. Nazim's trying to be black and trying to hop the rope and do all of those kind of things. While it is these like still certain things that we do, and then to try and hide the fact that we did it first and make out it was theirs. Listen, man, Prince Nazim, all that jumping over the rope and that dancing to the ring, that's not your culture, man. All that dancing to the ring, that's what kind of music was Prince Nazim coming out to? Actually, what kind of music did he come out to? I don't think it was Indian music. I know that much.
I know that for a fact.
It wasn't Indian music.
No. How no?
Hold on. Let me. Are we able to play one of his entrances?
Let me see.
Listen, we don't even know what Prince Nazim comes out to, but we know it's not no Indian music. Let's see what it comes out to. Because listen, I'm yet to hear a black man come out to any Indian music. I'm yet to hear it. I'm yet to hear a black man even care about Indian music. Only Miss, but is garbage anyway. So lucky. Don't nobody listen to.
Miss talk about Indian
don't
music.
nobody listen to.
Miss might like
that again.
Miss might like Indians, but even he don't play on Indian music. He might.
It's got a tune with that. It's got a tune with that Moose Waller. You know the Indian tune.
That's just Miss being creative and trying to merge two genres together, man. That's what it is, man.
That shit was the horrible. That was
horrible.
Man. You know two things that don't go.
I've never ever played it. Have you? You played this Indian tune? It's heaven. No. I've never played it in my life.
Like, for some reason, the song just didn't work. I think while it is, he's trying to get all the fans. So he's being smart on one part. What he's trying to do is get all of their fans. Because think about it, most of them don't listen to rap anyway. So he knows with that song, he can kind of break into that community. But
so this is Chris Azim. He came out to the Thriller song. Okay.
Michael Jackson.
From that of you, he was ready for a fader. We've grown used to this kind of thing in Britain. They don't often see this kind of spectacular in the United States. And whatever else you may feel about Prince Nassim Hamid, he does generate heat and electricity. He is, for whatever reason, compulsive viewing.
He is. He's certainly a showman, and there's one skeleton gone bit to dust there. He is.
See, that don't sound like Punjabi to me. I heard Michael Jackson. That sounded like Michael Jackson and not no Punjabi to me. Listen, man, Prince Nazim, right. How about you leave Eubank alone, and how about you do what your people do, and let us do what our people do? Because Michael Jackson's our people. Let us come out to Michael Jackson, and you come out to whatever garbage you want to come out to, man. You come out to whatever garbage you want to come out to. The thing is this, you're trying to beat us so bad. Listen, what does a Chachaman even have listening to Michael Jackson, man? What do you even have? Why do you even have a Michael Jackson CD, man? You know why? Because we're the greatest people on the planet. Guess what? We don't have a Punjabi CD. That says it all. Right. You know about Michael Jackson, but I don't know about your artist, man. You have my brother's CD in your house, and you're rapping along to it. My brothers don't rap along to your people's CD, man. We don't even own them. Your people's CD gets no play. It gets no airtimes. It don't get played in the club. Every time I go to the club, I hear my people's music. And even in your clubs, I hear my people's music. In your clubs, they don't play your music. So listen, man, how about you leave us alone and you stay out of our business and you go embrace your own culture? Sometimes I wish the world would say, you know what? We're gonna embrace our culture and you gotta embrace yours. What you'll realize is all these other races don't really have a good culture. And that's why they take a lot of what we do. African culture, they stole our music. All they've done is stole everything that we did. And then when we want credit for what we've done, they don't want to give us the credit. They have the cheek to say, they copied me. Listen, man, your whole movement was based off of black people, man. Everything you did, the way you used to dance to the ring. I don't see Indians dance like that. What I do see them doing is belly dancing, man. You're meant to be belly dancing. You're meant to have belly dancers, and you're meant to come out with the drums, man. You know when they dance. You know when they play the drums when they're getting married. God. To do, man. You're meant to play the drums, man. Don't be coming out to Michael Jackson if we're talking about people copying. You copied us, man. So just leave us the hell alone and let us embrace our own culture. So lucky.
That's lucky. If you could down the bar, get me Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. You know what I mean? And for anyone that don't know, Salaki, I think you got to be from Bromson about the word chacha, man. So Salaki, I almost died there. I heard that word in ages, man. But shoot, you want to talk about copying, leave our music alone, man. Leave Michael alone, man. Leave all the charisma and jumping over the ring alone, man. Your people don't act like that, man. Your people do that shoulder kind of dance, that shoulder butt when you dance. You don't vibe to Michael Jackson. That ain't your culture, man. But the nerve to say that Chris Eubank copied me. Meanwhile, you was a baby when Chris Eubank was rocking, man. You was a baby when Chris Eubank was knocking out people, man. And that's these nations. They'll steal your culture, say it's mine now. And look in the eye and say it's mine now. Just like how they say that they're the real Jews. Just like how they turn around and say that Christ was white and Samson was white and Moses was white. That's how it starts, man. Read that Bible, Kushar.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
And the Bible says, never trust your enemy, man. All these nations are our enemies. Never trust them. Don't listen. Chris Eubank trusted him. Chris Eubank thought, he's a fan of mine. He's cool, man. Let him slide. Listen, these men will turn around and say, you copied them. Even though they was watching you, you was putting on a show for them. They was your number one fan. And they turn around and say, yo, you copied me, man. You copied my music. These are my music. That's what the Bible goes. Never trust your enemies, man. Right. You know?
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
And like how iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Meaning what? Iron will rust. Sure that iron will rust. And the Bible goes, this man is going to be wicked. It might seem that it's cool now. It might seem nice now because he's going to your fights, he's at the ring. He says, yeah, man, blacks and Irish, man, we're together, man. We both suffer together, man. But his wickedness will show just how iron will rust. The Irish one time was nice to black people, man. They said, yo, listen, both of us are oppressed together, man. And now we're the Irish now, man.
Right.
Yo, Conor McGregor calling Floyd Mayweather a monkey and that now, man. The Irish are one of the most biggest racists towards black people. But once upon a time, they was nice to us, man. And we trusted them. And the Bible said, never trust your enemy. Keep it in.
Though he humble himself and go crouching.
And humble himself and go crouching, man. Everyone knows that one white man in the end. Everyone says he's cool, man. He's one of us. He's cool. Leave him, man. Don't bother him, man. He ain't like the rest of them. He's a nice one, man. That's when they come humbling. I ain't like my racist forefather. I'm different, man. They come humbling and crouching. Keep it in.
Yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yeah, take good heed and beware of him. Watch him, man. Take good heed and beware of him. Just like the Irish, just like that white man we all know in our ends. That's cool. Just like the corner shop, man. Watch them, man. Keep it in.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Keep going.
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Keep it in. But what's the part one? Keep reading this like, yeah.
Set him not by thee.
There you go. That's part one. The Bible goes, don't set him by you, man. We got to stop taking his nation. We got to stop taking M&Ms, man. And Vanilla Ice and Socks and Tommy from Power and all the white people that black people love so much, man. The Bible goes, stop taking him in. Don't set them beside us. Read.
Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand
when
up
he
in thy
overthrows
place.
you, when he overthrows you, when he takes over, when it's his time to shine, he does what?
He stand up in thy place.
Stand in your place, man, and say, you know what, you copied me, man. You know what? Once you set him up and he's nice now, he say, you know what, the Jews are white, man. Once you set him up and he's nice now, he say, you know what, Moses is white, man. You turn around and say, some black people copied me. This is white music, man. And that's what they do. What Prince Hassim is doing is something that we allowed him to do. We accepted him in the first place. Black people should have never accepted him, man. I think India got over what millions of a population of millions, man. Pakistan got a population of millions, man. We should have let them support him. He don't need our support, man.
Right.
I mean, the black population in England is small anyway. The black population in the islands is small, man. He got millions of people, man, to support him. We should let them support him. Salaki, man.
You want actually? No, that was it. Actually,
Now, that was it on that. Is there anything else you want to say, or should we move forward?
listen, man. Prince Nazim weren't even a good boxer. Well, it is. He won a few fights. Wait, who knocked him out now?
Well, I was a youth man them times, but I remember him from jumping over the ring. It was actually stupid. And black people, like my dad and that couldn't stand him. Like, oh, look at this man. He thinks he's black, man. Couldn't stand him. Hated his guts, man. Salaki.
And listen, Prince Nazim will never be one of the greatest boxers of all time. Never, ever. While it is, now there's levels to it. British boxing is kind of not it's decent level, but he was a good British boxer. But once he started to branch out and fight other boxers, he started to take L's all the time, man. Prince Nazim was never really a good boxer. What happened is he fought boxers who weren't so good, which made him look better. You know, when someone's fighting people who's not so good, it made him look better. Even now, he's got a son that's trying to box. Have you seen his son?
Yeah.
He's got a son that's trying to box now. Listen, man, Prince Nazim's garbage. And Eubank had the receipts. Listen, man, Eubank's had his own style. You're trying to say Eubank copied you. Eubank didn't copy you at all, man.
And the wickedest thing is this. Asians just can't box. So lucky, I said it, man. In the whole history of boxing, look at all the black boxers we had, man. Even black boxers in just England alone, just England. You got Eubank, you got Lennox Lewis, you got David Hay, you got Nigel Benn. Come on, the list goes on and on, man. That's in England. On a global scale, forget about it, man. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield. Look at the Hispanics, man. All the Hispanic boxers, we just dominate the sport, man. And in the whole history of boxing, they've had 2 Pakistani boxers, man. Just 2, man. It's awful, man. Amir Khan and Prince Azim. And Prince Azim fought nobodies. It means the Lord showing you black men who the warriors are, man. It's not in their DNA, it's not in their makeup. They're just not strong people, man. They're not warriors like that, man. You know what I mean, black man? And to let them come to England and overcome you, and then to turn their nose up at you and say we copied them, that's disgusting, man. When the stats says it, man. They ain't built like that. They ain't built to throw Toms, and they ain't built to even take Toms, man. It's not in their makeup. God just didn't make them strong, so lucky. Having said that, while we want to mingle with all people and become one with all people. You know what I mean? They asked the Polish Prime Minister, listen, what do you think about immigration? Listen, this man wasn't having it, man. So lucky.
That have come in through Italy? Of course not. We won't. What we're saying is send them back. Okay? Simple as that. Poland is the only country in the European Union which we haven't had even one terrorist attack. We don't have stabbings, we don't have rapes, we don't have all these really dangerous behaviors from migrants, illegal migrants. So our policy is very straight. Zero tolerance. We built a beautiful wall on our border with Belarus, and there's no way anyone would enter Poland. When you see the data from Eurostat, not ours, from European Union, Poland is the safest country in Europe. This madness has to be stopped. It will be stopped by Poland. We stopped it. We never let anyone to come illegally to Poland. When you see Polish people in London, we are here legally. We pay taxes. We contribute to the society.
Look, that's how we gotta be, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We gotta be just like that, man. We gotta love our own people and give jobs to our own people and not want to share with no one else. The man said, according to the stats, Poland is the safest place in Europe, man. And black man, we gotta be just like that. The problem is this: we say, well, not all of them are bad. You got some few good ones, which is ridiculous, man. We gotta be like Poland. Poland don't care if some black people are cool or some Chinese are cool. But Poland shuts them all out. Why? Because they got a stigma that illegal immigrants are terrorists. They got a stigma that illegal immigrants are rapists. And black men, we gotta have that same stigma. We gotta have that stigma that what? All oppressors want to kill us. That all oppressors are school shooters and mass murderers. And stay away from them, man. That's how we gotta be. You know what I mean? And that's how we gotta stay safe, man. Because of Christianity, we should love everybody and become one with everyone. Poland is not doing it and it works for them, man. Let me tell you something, black man. Racism works, man. Racism, you look when you see England and all the money it has, that was built on racism, man. When you look at America, how America was the strongest country on the face of the earth, that was built on racism. When you see Poland being the safest country in the world, that is why, because of racism, man. And black man, when is racism going to work for us? When are we going to take that same racism and say, you know what? I see how England is a thriving, rich country. Why? Because they made us work for free and wouldn't share the riches with us. When are we going to have our riches and share it with nobody else? When are we going to not share our beliefs with nobody else? We got to use the same racism that worked for them, that built the Big Ben, that built the Empire State Building, and built all these big kingdoms that you see all around us. We got to use that same racism and make it work for us, man. And with that, I yield.
He said Poland has no rapes, you know. He said Poland has no rapes, no terrorist attacks. He said, look it up. He said, he said, look it up on Eurostats. He said, Poland has no rapes and damn. But who are the immigrants he's referring to?
Illegal immigrants in general, man. You know what's mad as well? You got the nerve talking about how Polish people are upstanding citizens, but who owns all the brothels in the UK, man?
Exactly.
Ain't the Polish and Romanians? You know, where did some of these guns come from, man? Ain't Poland and Romania and Hungary, them countries like that. So Polish people ain't as upstanding citizens as he likes to make out, man. Slovakia.
Polish people take drugs all the time, man. Polish people are known for doing drugs. What's probably happening is with the stats, obviously, they probably got someone in the office who deals with the stats and they tweak them, making out there's no crime there. Of course, there's crime there, man. There's crime everywhere. Wherever there's poverty, you're gonna have crime, man. And I'm sure there's poverty in Poland, and this is why all of them be trying to come to England, man. I'm sure a lot of them Polish come to England. Listen, man. Them and him right there saying, we don't have illegal immigrants. We built a wall by Belarus and all of those kind of things. Listen, man. There's crime. There's Polish criminals, man. I'm sure there's Polish gangsters, right?
Of course. All the prostitutes are Polish, man. All the prostitutes, all the brothels are known for being Polish.
Yeah, exactly. So and if you got brothels, common sense would say obviously they're gonna have rapes at the same time, because that's on the flip side to brothels, man. What happens is there's women in the brothels and there's men that feel like they ain't gonna pay, and there's men that's gonna go rape them women, man. He said they don't have rapes. Maybe there is rapes, they're just not being reported, man.
That's right.
Maybe they're not being reported because, like you said, the police over there are strict. They're trying to hide the fact, trying to hide the facts and make out they're doing a great job. They're tweaking it. Listen, if women probably did come over there and report rapes or whatever, they're probably not going to process them. They're just going to throw the case out. And then women ain't going to come forward. Why? Because they're going to get told, well, why was you in a brothel? You was running a brothel, illegal brothel, which you shouldn't be running. So that's why half them things don't get reported. Listen, man, there's crime there. The way he spoke is like they have the laws of God. They don't. Them Polish people don't have the laws of God. It's you're not going to have Edomites that are good citizens, man, that are good people that don't commit crimes. Of course, there's robberies and murders and killings and so forth. Just speak to an actual Polish person. This is what to do. Speak to an actual Polish person and say to them, yo, what's Poland like? They're not going to tell you it's a lovely country. This man said it's a lovely country. If that was the case, I wouldn't see so much Polish people on my day-to-day travels. So lucky.
I'm trying to find out if they own the brothels in London. I like what he said. If you got brothels, then you got prostitution, which is a criminal. If you got prostitutes, then you got pimps as well, man, which is another criminal. Let me try to find out.
Polish are known for raping, man. And wait a minute, ain't it the Polish that be over here selling the illegal cigarettes in the shops?
Con.
Listen, that's a crime, man. The Polish be over here selling illegal cigarettes. Now, you're not supposed to sell cigarettes as singles. They do. Now, you do know people over here smuggle them. You do know the Polish smuggle them illegal Polish cigarettes into the UK. And that's why so much British people be smoking Polish cigarettes. They say, oh, they're stronger and you can't get them in England. Because them cigarettes, that the Polish ones, is different to the ones over here. The ones over here, there's certain rules and regulations and it has to go through testing. The Polish ones haven't been through that testing. Now, where are these people getting these Polish cigarettes from? Why are they called Polish cigarettes? A man don't make a cigarette in his house and name it a Polish cigarette. Why is it called a Polish cigarette? Because they're being smuggled in from Poland, man. They're being smuggled in from Poland. So you talk about this beautiful wall of Belarus that you built to stop criminals. Why don't you stop criminal activity coming out of your country into England, then, man? Why don't you stop contraband coming out of your country into England, Mr. Polish President? Mr. Polish President? Why don't you stop all the drugs coming from there to over here? Why don't you do that? So they're not going to do it, so lucky.
And he said that when Polish people come to the UK, they're upstanding citizens and they pay their taxes, man. If that's the case, then somebody got to explain this to me, man. Why go online? That's not what I see. Look at this Newcastle right here, man. You seen it yet?
Oh, it's just spinning.
Should be up in a minute. You see it now?
It's moving slow. I just can see trafficking gang who made $500,000.
So he says, trafficking gang who made $500,000 exploited 300 Polish women across 5 London brothels.
Your internet's chopping in and out, you know.
She doesn't deserve to eat. Men that was trafficking.
Internet's chopping in and out.
Was it Englishmen doing it? Let me show you their pictures. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. Go ahead. Let me see if I can hear.
So these are Polish men that was prostituting Polish women. So lucky. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I love it. But anyway, man, that's the article, and you can see it at your own time anyway. It's chopping. For some reason, it's chopping up. But when you scroll through it, you see the Polish men. About 6 of them, all got Polish names and everything. And they was escorting Polish women, man. I didn't make it up. If you want to look at stats, I don't own the Daily Mail, man. That's what the stats say, not me. So,
sounds
anyway,
like rape
man,
to
moving
me.
down real quick.
Sounds like rape to me.
It's all the same, man. Sexual crime nonetheless. Let me see what I got on for this. 2 secs. Just give me a minute. All right, cool. So we got a couple more videos. So as you know, everyone knows the XL Bulldog or Bully, the Bandit. You know, I mean, XL Bulldog is a dog that, you know, they've how it works is, do you know how dogs are bred? How dogs are bred is like police dogs got a good smell. So what happens is you get a dog that got a good smell and breed it with another dog with a good smell, and you keep breeding it until one day the American Canine Club will give the authorization and say that, right, this dog is no longer mixed. It's actually this dog, it's a Cocker Spaniel or whatever the case may be. It's full now. Same with a guard dog. You get a dog that's good at taking commands and mix it with another dog that's good at taking commands. And before you know it now, you got a dog that's good at taking commands. And then the American Canine Club will give it the official stamp and say, right, this dog is officially this. That's how it works. That's how it always worked. The pit bull, same thing. The pit bull was a dog that they wanted to fight bulls in England. That's why you got the bull ring, because it was a blood sport back in the day. Today, people watch UFC and boxing. Back then, people watch bull baiting. You know, they bred a dog that was nice and close to the ground, muscular in England, and it was called a pit bull. And over time, the American Kennel Club will put stamp on it and say, right, it's official. It's no longer a mix now. It's a pit bull. So likewise, you got the XL Bully now. It's a bulldog. I think it's mixed with like a pit and like oh man, one big dog. What's that big dog called, Ungabar?
Ain't it the Bull Mastiff?
I think the Bull Mastiff. It was mixed with them. Mix with those two to give it its tall stature. That's how it's always been. You got dogs for different reasons. You got dogs for sheep, for herding sheep, and all it is bred a certain way. You know what I mean? It's bred a certain way. People like fluffy dogs, so they'll breed one fluffy dog with another fluffy dog, and then over time that dog becomes a full breed. So likewise, anyway, they bred the pit bull with the Bull Mastiff and created something called an XL Bully, which is like a pit bull but very large, hence the name XL Bully. And the XL Bully in the 80s was commonly seen on rap videos, you know what I mean? And now, guess what? They're blaming black people for these dogs. Like we breed dogs. So I'm gonna bring it for you real quick. It's a lot. Come on, you slow or something.
Secretary, who's described them as lethal danger. Suella Braverman's vowed to make it illegal to own, to breed or to sell that type of dog after the latest horror attack on an 11-year-old girl in Birmingham at the weekend. These particular dogs have been linked to 9 deaths since 2021. Joining me now to discuss this is dog behaviourist Stan Rawlinson and Jordan Shelley, who owns an XL Bully dog. Thank you, gentlemen, both for joining me. Let's start with Stan Rawlinson. Stan, what are the particular characteristics of this XL Bully dog? Because some people still haven't seen one or heard of them, really. They're a kind of relatively new, aren't they, appearance on the dog scene?
Good afternoon, Vanessa. Yes, they're very new. 1980 was when they were first created, and they were created for the hip-hop videos and the gangster rap situation that was going on. And by the end of the 1990s, they morphed into the type of dog we see now. They're an extremely dangerous dog breed. They're hyperreactive. They have a very, very high prey drive. It's built into them.
Look at that, man. Look about how is it a dog breed under loose is dangerous and killing people? And they're saying it's our fault, man. Saying this dog was bred for black people. Listen, black people, we're not the American Kennel Club, man. We don't. Listen, people breed dogs. Why? So they can, because they want a dog to sniff out drugs. They breed dogs. Why? Because they want a dog that is good at being a guard dog, a dog that's take commands. No one breeds a dog for rap videos, man. You mean tell me rap videos are saying shit? We need a dog in our videos, man. Let's make our own breed, man. But yeah, we get blamed for it. Let me tell you something. Also, all rap videos don't even have dogs in there, man. Majority said Tupac ain't got one dog in none of his videos, man. This dog was made. It didn't say it got popular. I'll give it that. It was popular for being in rap videos. This man said this dog was made in the 80s to be in rap videos, man. Like, so you tell me that Chris was there saying we need a dog for these rap videos. We need a dog. We need to breed a dog and make a dog for black people in their videos and make the XL bully. How is it black people get blamed for everything, man? Because this dog was bred for rap videos and the whole gangster rap image. With all gangster rap videos, don't have dogs in there, man. There's no NWA videos with any dogs in there, man. There's no Tupac videos with any dogs in there. There's no Biggie videos with any dogs in there, man. So if you made a dog to be in rap videos, you were wasting your time and wasting your money, because not all rap songs are gangster songs, man. Rappers rap about love also sometimes, man. Rap about women and cars also, not just dogs, man. That's a lie, man. And again, whatever happens in life, black people are always to blame. Imagine the oppressor dropping bombs on Palestine, but guess what, Dungle? They want to fight us at camp. They want to harm us at camp. They want to run a car into our buildings. Why? Because we're the easy target. And whenever things go wrong, they blame us, man. There's a book about in the time of Rome. You heard about Rome and Nero in it, Dungle? Come on, man. You must know.
When they blamed us.
Historian, man. And there's an emperor called Nero, man, who burnt down Rome. And who did he blame? He blamed the Israelites, man. So the Israelites did it. Anyone ever had remember back in the day we used to burn CDs and we used a program called what? Nero Burner.
Nero.
Yeah, because Emperor Nero was known for burning down the walls of Rome, man. And who did he blame? Black people. And now there's a big dog running around biting people and caused about 8 tragedies. And guess who's to blame? These black people and their gangster music. That is a lie, man. You know what I mean? Black people, we don't have that official stamp that the American Kennel Club have, man. We don't have that, man. That is a lie. It's a lie, yeah.
Which shows the oppressors back then is the same ones today, man. They're looking for a scapegoat. Now imagine this. They created a dog. And now they're saying the dog's aggressive. They blame us for the dog's existence now. Imagine they created the dog, you know. They created the dog. We took a liking to the dog. And now we the blame for their creation. Listen, man. Black men don't know how to breed dogs together. We don't know how to rub dogs together and get this dog from that dog. We don't know how to do that. Well, it is they do all these experiments, and when the experiment goes good, they take the credit. When the experiment goes back, they blame black people. Oh, this is a big dog that was built for rap videos. So you mean to tell me a black man went in a lab, put 2 dogs together, and he was thinking about a rap video? He was thinking about putting 2 dogs together. He couldn't get more. He couldn't just make the video without having dogs in there. Listen, man, it makes no sense. They created the dog, and they realized that black people like that dog. So to hurt black people and punish black people, they're getting rid of the dog. That's all it is. Listen, if we all changed our minds and got hamsters would be banned, man. They start banning hamsters. If we all like tortoises and whales, while dolphins, they'll start banning those, man. Whatever black people like, they start to ban it. And that's all it's about, man. It's about their hatred for us. They're going to wipe out the dog. Whereas XR Bully is a nice dog, man. It looks good. It looks good when you see when a black man's walking an XR Bully. It just looks good, man. And they can't have that. They can't have that. So what they want to do is get rid of the dogs that black people like and keep the little gay dogs that they like. They want to keep the gay dogs that they like, man. Like their dogs ain't ever harm people. Listen, man. There's other dogs which is known for attacking people. What's the Edomite dog that they have? Like them Dobermans. If black men started liking Dobermans, what would happen? They'd start getting rid of the Doberman. Black men started liking poodles. This is turning into whatever black people like, we're going to get rid of it. Black people like rap music and drill music. What did they say? We're going to ban drill. That's what they said. You do know them punk rockers started a whole riot after listening to punk music, man. You do know the mods and what's the other ones called? The mods and the mods and the punks? The mods and the punks, man. They had a fight for 2 or 3 days. They had a fight for 2 or 3 days at a rock concert where on the stage, what the guy came on stage, yeah. You see how people say Tupac was disrespectful for saying F Biggie and whatnot. The punks came on the stage, yeah, and said F the mods. He came on the stage in a concert and said F the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can go on YouTube and find it. Listen, he came on stage at a concert, yeah. He said F the mods, and then what happened after that? They all started scrapping for days, man. They all started fighting, and guess what happened when they all went to court? They let most of them go and said, "Oh well, usually they're good people. They was just having fun." And you do know these same mods and these Edomites they're the first ones that started taking drugs in clubs. I don't know if you've ever seen an Edomite in the club dancing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Have you seen them when they're dancing? They're moving them. They're not even in sync. They're on drugs, just jumping up and down, dancing on the spot. That comes from them Edomites, man. So lucky. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on.
In the meantime, that's crazy, man. Think about imagine that you have black people moving slavery. You know what I mean? We're just about keeping the head above water. You mean tell me we made a dog breed? Come on, man. That's way above our science. Right about now, we should get it out of the ghetto, man. We should get out of the ghetto and make ends meet. There's no way we're making a dog breed. You mean tell me that the oppressor gave us, made a dog for our videos? When has he ever been so considerate, man? You're saying these are bred for videos. When would the oppressor ever give the okay? And when would the American Kennel Club ever give the okay to make a video, to make a dog for us, man? That we can put in our videos, man. We're too low level for them, man. They made it, and they made it official in the 1980s, man. Trying to blame it on us because we took a liking to them and put it in some of our videos, man. This man said it was made for the rap video. Behave, man. Still like, yeah. You got it.
Yeah, hold on. I hope this is the one. Let me see. Did you hear him?
Nah, vaguely. What did he say?
He's saying fuck the mods, I think. Hold on, let me play. Let me see. Hold on, let me fast forward. I'm not listening to all that nonsense. No, you probably can't hear on the audio what he says. Well, all throughout his thing, he was saying fuck the mods, and the mods was in the crowd. That was in the crowd. Now, if this was black people doing it, what they would say is you're inciting violence. That's what they would say. Black people did it. They'd say you're inciting violence. Meanwhile, this man here can go on stage and swear at his enemies, man, and people enjoyed the concert. Now they want to ban the XR bully. They need to ban that man right there, man. They should have banned these men. If they banned these men, guess what would happen? Drugs wouldn't be so prevalent in the UK, man. That's what would have happened. These men started off drugs, getting high and taking all kind of pills. Like, I'm sure these men here used to sniff glue. Like, who sniffs glue? You know, sniffing glue was a drug, right?
Yeah, Khan. a paper bag in it.
And these Edomites started it, man. And then black men would follow them. I think there was the next one sniffing paint as well. They would sniff glue and sniff paint, man. These Edomites started all these drugs. I mean, I'm yet to see an XR bully on drugs, man. I'm yet to see an XR bully sniff cocaine and crack like these devils do, man. How about if you ban these punks and these mods? The world would be a better place, man. You don't need to ban the XR bully. Ban these punks and these mods, man. Listen, if you're banning the XR bully, you would have to ban white people who's killed more people than any XR bully, man.
That's right.
I mean, it's in a dog's nature to bite, and it seems to be in a white man's nature to kill. So you say murder's wrong, we need to ban him then, so killing can stop, man. Why don't we start there? But obviously we've started here by what? But they're banned for, listen, they can never come to anything that we have, man. They can't come to our school. Black men, listen, we starting it off, we banning them. They're banned. They can't come to our school.
Right.
They're banned. They can't come to our school. They can't come to our feast days. They can't come to our cookouts. They're banned, man. I think you other black people should ban them too. So lucky.
That's right. So lucky, man. It's cold. Got me a Dungawar. Oh. Madness, man. But yeah, man, as usual. We used it by now anyway. We get blamed for everything, man. But yeah, man. Let me remember the next one anyway. So lucky, yeah. Let me see what we got. And big up to Baraki.
He was very proud of his achievements as a father. I was so proud of him.
Oh gosh, it just makes me feel so teary. Even just seeing that picture.
So that's him on the truck. Big smile on his face. That was when he first started.
3 families, all missing one member. Lost doing their duty as firefighters. Not due to the risk, but the racism they are said to have suffered.
This is my little boy, my young man.
Linda's son Jaden was just 21 when he left London Fire Brigade in the only way he felt he could, taking his own life after his mother says he was bullied for his skin colour.
All of his pictures are just so smiley and happy. To this day, it makes me feel ill thinking about what really was said to him, because I don't think Jaden, clearly he didn't share the extent of what was being said to him. He wasn't eating on station because they used to make fun of his food. He was called lazy. Apparently his nickname was Lazy Boy. From the moment I got that phone call, I had no doubt in my mind why Jaden took his life. Absolutely no doubt.
When you found out what had happened, where do you even start trying to process that?
Sorry. But yeah, even when he was there, we were there with him, you're just thinking, surely this is a dream. Surely I'm looking at my son, but please let it not be my son, or please let it be a mistake, or please let him just be sleeping, or please let him wake up. Like, surely this cannot be real.
It was a reality Avanos's family were already adjusting to.
I can't put it into words, just by he meant everything to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Avanos took his life in 2017. His nephew says he never got over the racism he'd suffered at Gloucestershire Fire Service.
They put itching powder and glass in his shoes.
This is their idea of fun. Swaying me to and fro.
They didn't extend the legs on the cherry picker, so that when he got to the top it would rock. So he's just rattling around in this little bird cage at the top. And luckily, he'd been told to document the things they were doing after a while.
Getting rather tedious. Feels like making me feel the hardest thing.
Even when he's being treated badly, he's still...
Tried to crack a smile, make a joke out of it. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's honestly, it sounds corny. That guy was my hero, still is.
Avanos's colleague, John, was a hero to his family too.
Is this him coming in now?
Yeah. You had no idea. Some of the happier memories.
John died from a brain tumour in 2019. His family say stress caused by racism at work made his illness worse.
People stopped talking to him. I think at one point they hid his kit. They really did make his life miserable.
What's it been like for you having to carry on without John?
It's been really tough, really tough. Sorry. 4 years in and it's still like this.
Boy, imagine these men are firefighters, and you'd expect that if they was to die, they'd die by a fireman. They have a dangerous job that they do every day. You expect them to be harmed by that job, and they wasn't harmed by that. They was harmed by racism, man. These men killed themselves. Why? Because of the racism at their slave. And there's one thing that could have saved these brothers, man, and that's if they came to the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
Let me tell you, so the I.S.U.P.K is where black men feel proud of being black. It's a place where a black man can be proud of wearing his cane rolls, man. Where a black man can be proud of his black skin, man. Can be proud of his big nose and big lips and picky head, man. That's at the U.P.K. Had he been in the U.P.K, he wouldn't have been tripping. He wouldn't have been tripping at work, man. He wouldn't have been, oh man, I'm black. Oh, I feel embarrassed. I feel sad. They're making me feel, wrong for being black, man. He would have so much pride. He'd be like, these crackers, man. I can't wait for 7 o'clock for class to start, man. I can't wait for Feast of a Hanukkah Thursday for me to be with my brothers, man. This is just a place where I get money and that's it. I go home, man. But when you're accepting acceptance and you want to be accepted, and the people that you're seeking acceptance from don't love you, it breaks your heart, man. And when your heart's broken, you do all types of stuff, man. And one of them things could be what commits suicide, man. Just like a woman, you break a woman's heart, what she do, man? Slit her wrist, key your car, swallow tablets. She harmed herself because she's hurt. And what you saw was hurt black men. Now, if them black men was in the U.P.K and loved themselves and wasn't accepting no love from no devil, they would have been hurt, man. They would expect that kind of behavior from the devil. They'd be like, well, he's a devil. I don't expect nothing less, man. And these brothers killed themselves. Why? Because their heart was broken. They couldn't believe what they was going through. They couldn't believe that a man that they loved so much and fought for, married their women and served their God could still hate them. And they saw no other way out but to kill himself. So like, yeah.
And to kill yourself over a job. It's a job, man. People lose jobs all the time. The thing is this, man. The reason them white men are doing these things to you is why? Because you're trying to be friends with them and you've made them comfortable, man. So much that they're playing pranks on you. Go to work and be the loner at work, man. Go to work and be the loner at work. Don't go there and be... Well, you've made them so comfortable that they can prank you by putting things in your shoes, man. The first time one of them put something in your shoes, if you went up to them and said, hey, I don't fucking play like... Excuse my French. If you went up to them and said, yo, I don't fucking play like that, you go there, you say, yo, who's putting stuff in my shoes? Listen, man, you go off on one, I don't play like that. This is what you do. You say, yo, who you think you're playing with? Listen, you go off on one, man. Let them devils know, listen, I'm not that black guy that's going to laugh and joke when you're putting things in my shoes, man. Let them know who you think you're playing with like that. Find the man who put the things in your shoes. You say, what, you think is funny? Listen, man, you put him on blast in front of everyone. Listen, they already look at black people in a certain way. You be the angry black man where they was tell other people, be careful of him. We don't know what to expect with him. Be careful with him, because this man here, yo, we tried to joke with him, messed with his food, and this is what he done. Even the way this guy is documenting it, I'm starting to think, who raised these black men, man? These black men ain't being raised right, man. These black men is soft as could be. That suicide's their answer to being people being racist to them at work. A part of it gets me mad, man. That they thought suicide was the only way out. Imagine that. People are being racist to you at work, so you kill yourself. That shouldn't make you kill yourself, man. That should make you say the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
How about you make the white man kill himself, man? That's what you should do.
Right.
How about you make him kill himself? How about you put stuff in his shoes, man? How about you put stuff in his shoes? The pranks he's doing to you, you just do it worse, man. Loosen his carburetor, it's a locker. Don't do that, it's a locker. Listen, man. You just tell them, don't play with me like that, man. Like I said, every time you go to work, Every time you go to work, white people get comfortable with you because you allow them to get comfortable, man. Be the black man that they can't get comfortable with. Be the black man that's so unpredictable that they don't want to play a prank on you, man. Be the black man at work that they're scared of, but you don't do nothing wrong, so they can't report you. Be that black man, man. Where they be like, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him. How about you be that black man? Then guess what will happen? They will be racist, but not to your face, man. Let them be racist behind your back, man. Who cares when you're not there? Let them say what they want. Let them know, look, man, I just come here to do a job. I don't come to play with you white boys, man. I'm a black man who's coming here to do a job. I love black people, and I come here to put out fires, not play with you white boys, man. Let them know. Listen, I wish I could do that job with them devils for a day, man. Listen, they called him lazy. They called him lazy boy. Listen, man. After you put something in my shoes, the way you might see these hands on these jobs, you're gonna give me a new name, man. You're gonna say that nigga ain't lazy. You're gonna get listen. You're gonna call me Dom Gabar the Conqueror. So lucky are you?
No, absolutely. It's a shame because you know what it is. Nobody wants to be that black guy under slavery. You know what I mean? Black people got like a stigma of being rowdy and loud and aggressive. So you go to slavery, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to. But Dom Gabar, you have to, man. So like, it don't work. You have to. But when you put your guard down, you get shit like this, man. People take the piss, man. You come to work and a man's putting itchy powder in your shoes and stuff.
Yeah, that's too far. That's too far.
Listen, man. Captain Shot told me something. Captain Shot told me something days ago. He goes, being nice has never got nothing done, man. And it's true. Being nice has never accomplished anything. We're told, oh, you know what? A man put itchy powder in your shoes. Just laugh it off. Just leave it alone. It gets nothing done, man. Being nice didn't get the white man all the riches he got today, man. He put people in slavery for it, man. Being nice don't win wars, man. Being nice don't get you be nice here and go to your mechanic and say to him, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my car, man. I'll leave it in your hands to fix it, man. He will rob you blind, man. Being nice gets nothing done. In life, you need to get aggressive, man. Your house shine disciples weren't nice. And this man as well, man, he was rough, you're getting bullied. And the only way to conquer that was to be rough back, man. Not to smile and bottle it all up. Look what happened. It ended up with you taking your own life, man. The answer to his problem was being aggressive. And you get aggressive by what? Opening your mouth, man. Fighting for yourself, man. Writing them up, doing what you got to do. Not by being nice. Nothing gets done that way, man. You name it. Any great thing in history, man going to the moon, people winning wars, getting gold, the whole nine. Anything great in history, it was never done because you was too nice and bottled it up and thought, oh, forget about it, man. It's just a myth. Shutting your mouth and being nice. Good things will happen to people that shut their mouth and be nice, man. It's a myth, man. And likewise, these brothers here that shut their mouth and got on with it. And look how it ended for them. Ended with them killing themselves, man. So luck, yeah.
And the crazy thing is, this story gets me mad because I can't believe he thought suicide was the only way out. Listen, man. What you should have done is did what? Banded with your brothers, man. Have your brothers meet you on your lunch, on your slavery, man. Have them meet you after work. Let all the other firefighters see who you're rolling with, man. Let all them firefighters see who you're rolling with. We'll make them feel uncomfortable, man. We'll just have general convo. When they're coming outside, we'll say, yo, someone put what in your shoes? Do you know who did it? We'll say little comments like that. Let them hear, man. I guarantee you tomorrow they won't put nothing else in your shoes. Imagine, like Edomites, the jokes that they do is too far. The pranks that they do is disgusting. They like spit in your food and do all of those kind of weird things, man. And this is why you have to keep Edomites at the slavery like at a distance, man. Now you can speak to them. There's some of them that would be cool to speak to on the job, but don't get too comfortable with them because what they will do is start thinking, yeah, they can, get racist. Start thinking like, you know what? I can say this to him. I can put itching powder in his shoes. I can call him a nigger in front of everybody else, and because I've called him it before and he laughed about it, I can do it in front of 50 other white men. Before you know it, they're gonna start beating you up on the job, man. They're gonna start.
You know what as well,
it was a joke. So, like I say that again.
You know as well. These men are Christian, clearly Christian, and Christians hate black people, and these men kill themselves. You know why? Because they hate black people. I don't want to say it, but these men, they hate black people. Listen, if you try to join a group of people and they don't accept you, what would be the best thing to do? You join another group of people. if you consider that you're not accepted around white people, the average man will go, well, you know what? I'll be around black people. But thanks to Christianity, these brothers hate black people, man. And they saw it as, I don't want to join that team. So if I can't join this team, then the only way out is what? To kill myself. Because there's no way I'm joining that team. And that's Christianity. Christianity makes you feel that being black is so filthy and disgusting. And the only team worth joining is this white man's team. And if he won't accept me, then guess what? Where can I go? It's a wrap. It's over. Little did they know that, guess what? They're their own team. They're black people that would have accepted them. They don't accept you over here, no sweat, man. All these black men over here in Brixton and Tottenham and Birmingham that will accept you. Why not go to us? But Christianity teaches you black people are disgusting. So in their mind, there was no other team to join. There was nowhere else I could go. The white men don't accept me, so that's all. Guess what? That's it. I gotta commit suicide, man. These brothers hated black people, and the hatred for black people was the reason why they killed themselves. It's a luck, yeah.
Right. And the way his mum cried, man, saying, I wish it wasn't him. The way his mum cried, the way the other man said, he was my hero and he's still my hero. If that's your hero, you're going to commit suicide next, man. If that's your hero, how about you have a hero that will stand in the face of all of them devils, man, that will face them devils down to where they're not putting itching powder in your shoes, man. Imagine the man's putting itching powder in your shoes. You get black eyes for those things to luck you.
That's right.
I have itchy fists if you do that, man. My fists are gonna itch if you do that, man. You're putting itching powder in somebody's shoes. That's going too far, man. A joke is a joke, man. But then you putting things in my shoes, and what did they do? What did they do to him with the leather?
Something about I think you have to be a fireman to know it. But something about they done something to the ladder, made it rock or something like that.
So he could have fell off the ladder.
I couldn't tell you, but some fireman thing. I wouldn't really know, to be honest.
Just for this makes me want to get a fireman job now. I might have found my new career. I'm gonna show brothers how to be a fireman and how to not kill yourself because of their racism, man. I'm gonna show you how to be a fireman. These devils put itching powder in my shoes. I accidentally turned on the whole pipe. Go ahead.
Wasn't that black man, that fireman trying to recruit you a couple months ago?
Say that again.
There's a bit of a lag. Wasn't that black man, the fireman, trying to recruit you a day?
Listen, I'm gonna call him. I found my new career. I found it. It's lucky. Let's see who puts itching powder in my shoes. Because, like I said, I accidentally turned the hose pipe on. It's lucky. My ladder might accidentally drop on you. Also, by accident, of course. That'll be my prank. They're putting things in the shoe. Listen, man. I think what it is, these oppressors know who to do these things to. Like, they know which kind of... Like, think about it. They'll never do this to a black man on the street because they know he ain't going to stand for it. But then, you look at these black men here and you can tell they've been raised soft. Like, these men is vulnerable. These black men right here would be the same ones now. You see when we was coming out of Egypt and the ones at the back, the feeble ones at the back that was being attacked. This would be these ones, man. These men ain't trying to attack strong black men. They're attacking the feeble black men. And that's what they've done with this brother here. The new was feeble. And even when did you see how broken he looked when he was documenting what they done to him? It's documenting because today they listen. Fuck all that. Salak, excuse my French. Forget all that soft stuff. Forget all that soft stuff. While it is, he didn't have no men around him. That's all it is. He had no strong black men around him, man. And the other one saying that he's my hero and he's still my hero. You need to come to the I.S.U.P.K and have real heroes, man.
That's right.
Real heroes who will teach you how to be a man, who will teach you not to be so soft, who will teach you not to cry on the job and be so emotional. Listen, man, imagine this man left his whole family, left his mom, his siblings, all because of what these Edomites was doing to him at work. No job is worth you killing yourself, man. No job is worth you killing yourself. Listen, man, when I'm meant to be on the slave and I'm late, you think I start speeding to get there on time? Nah, man, I'm late already. What's the point, man? I'm late already. I've already told these devils if it snows, I can't get to work. They said, why not? I explained to them, if I crash my car, my insurance premium is going to cost more than you lot pay me. So I'm not going to take the risk. And they just rolled their eyes. I said, if it snows, I can't get to work. And They was like, why not? I said, because if I crash my car in the snow, it's more hassle than me just coming to work for the hours that you want me to work. I'm just not gonna come. So if it snows this week, I ain't moving my car 1 inch.
And listen, as well, let me tell you something, don't fall for this one. You got some devil employers here that will pick you up, drop you to work here. But this is the catch though, they won't drop you home.
I fell for that once, so lucky.
See, they'll get you to work. They'll get you to work because they want the shift done. Once it's done now, they're like, not a problem. And they said, don't fall for that, man. They said, let me tell you something, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. And this is what these firemen should have known. The Lord put us in this condition. Why? Because we rebelled against him, man. Black man, our job, right? We are in slavery, and we're meant to do what slaves do, man. We should about work, keep your heating on in the winter, keep the air conditioner on in the summer. That's our job. Do not get it mixed up, man. We seem to think that we're here to make friends. We are here to serve out slavery and raise up our people until Yahweh frees us, man. The mission ain't changed. Don't think, oh, well, whilst I'm in slavery, I can make a couple friends. Whilst I'm in slavery, I can be the first black prime minister. That's what these men thought, and they got their heart broken, man. So luck, yeah. Don't go about this year. Don't forfeit, man. They'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. No way about it, man. Once that shift's done, how you getting home, man? Luck, yeah.
Listen, if it snows, you don't move your car. You just tell them, look, my car's a rear-wheel drive. Every time I drive it off the drive, the car keeps spinning back to the drive. That's it. Say the car keeps wheel spinning back onto the drive. That's it. Say, look, I took the car off the drive, I turned left, and the car turned all the way back around on the drive. You just tell me the car can't move. That's what you tell them. It sounds stupid, but they can't tell you you're lying. I moved the car and it kept going back on the drive for some reason. I can't get to work. Forget that, man. Driving. Listen, you know how hard it is to drive in the snow?
Well, honestly, you don't even snow that much, you know.
Listen, when it's black ice, you press the brakes. Have you ever pressed the brakes and you hear the, what's it called? Have you ever pressed the brakes and you hear the...
Yeah. Or you ever put you put gas down and you're spinning in one place? Oh, don't really snow. Oh no, up on the roads I take, it don't really snow that much, but
nah, man. You press that brake here on black ice. The car comes like it don't want to stop. Listen, your heart comes out your chest every second, man. Every second your heart comes out your chest thinking, is the car gonna stop? And all of this is just to go to work, man. All of this is just to do what? Take the kids to school. No word of a lie. I remember one time I was getting the kids from school. You know how much times I nearly slipped on the ice? All the time, man. Listen, I almost chastised the kids for it. Say, almost chastised the kids for me nearly slipping on the ice. That's one thing I can't do. I can't walk on the ice. That shit's hard, man.
No, listen, Uncle Boy. Listen, do you condone mittens?
Nah, man.
One of my roots are mittens. It's like two of them do. This shit's disgusting.
Why didn't she just get normal gloves? What's wrong with
Whenever I see it, it just pisses me off. I see the fucking mittens, I get cold. I lose my mind. I fucking hate mittens, man. No, I don't condone mittens. Lord allow this winter, yeah. No mittens, man. So,
no mittens, man.
Mittens are unlawful. Unlawful, man. Okay. That's crazy. All right, let's move on anyway. Get the next one. So, luck, yeah. We got 50 minutes left. So, we got... Okay, we've got a couple more here.
Arresting you for firearms, and I'm like, firearms?
You were just driving, it was a normal day for you up to that point?
Normal day. I'm dropping my partner to the train station because she's about to fly out because of a funeral, and they stopped me and said, we're stopping you because we're arresting you for firearms. I'm like, you got the wrong guy. I said, I'm a bank manager. What is wrong with you? What are you on about? This can't be happening to me, you know? And then from then, when they stopped me and did that, they then took me back to my property, started searching my property, and...
Still looking for guns at this point?
Still looking for guns at this point.
Did they give you any explanation as to why they suspected that you had a gun?
Nothing whatsoever. Nothing at all whatsoever. They just suspected me of having a gun. They said, when they came in the house, they said, you're living above your means. The neighbor...
How did they know what your means were?
You know, up to this minute, I still do not understand.
Racially profiling Dale because they couldn't get something to stick in the first place, and they thought, this guy's living a life of luxury, there must be something going on.
Let me tell you something, man. This man got a good job. This man ain't, you know, like most black people, he's doing well for himself, man. He worked hard, done his thing. And the police saw him living good and searched him, man. So, yo, so where's the other boy said, where's the firearms, you know? Not even do you have firearms, so where's the firearms, man? And they said he living above his means. So like, yeah, what is his means? Like, has anyone done a background check to find out how much he makes? Above your means, like say like above your means is you living above what you can afford. How do they know what he can afford, man? Look at treating this man. We should show you certain black men. Let me tell you something. There's something called black problems, man. You know what I mean? Black people go through black problems. It's not a rich black man problem. See, black people think I'm rich. I don't go for these problems. It got nothing to do with being rich. It got nothing to do with being poor. It got nothing to do with being light skin or dark skin or British or American. There's something called black problems, man. Which is the curses from God, and all black people go for it, man. The Bible says that we are cursed. The Bible says what? Cursed shall that be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field, man. Meaning what? If you're in the field, you're gonna be cursed. If you're in the city, you're gonna be cursed, whether you're rich or whether you're poor. And that's what this brother's experiencing. Don't think because you made money, you escape these curses. He got stopped and frisked, just like how regular poor black people get stopped and frisked, man. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson died of life. Michael Jackson died taking drugs, man. Just like how a poor black man dies taking drugs. That's the life we live, man. No one can escape it. And that's why we got to start looking down on our brothers, thinking we're better. I'm not saying his brother did, but I'm saying too much of us do. They think, oh, he's poor, man. He's a criminal. Oh, we all go for this, man. That's why we got to come together, as the Bible says, man. You know what I mean? It's like you carry. So that's talking about.
Living above your means, you know, and that's such a racist thing to do. Like that reminds me one of the Windrush books I had. There was like whenever a black man had something nice, the Edomites would get all angry and say, "What's he doing to afford that? He's selling drugs." And that's how they look at black people today. Like whenever black people are doing like straight away, people always think black people are doing some kind of criminal activity. Like if a white man's got a nice car, what do people say? Oh yeah, he worked hard. He's probably a lawyer. When a black man's got a nice car, oh, he probably sold drugs for it. Listen, man, they make all these racist comments every single day. Imagine they said to him, "Where's the firearm?" And this man saying, "Yo, I'm a bank manager." He worked hard, man, to be a black man as well, to be a bank manager. They trust the black, which means even the bank trust the black man with the money, man. They trust him with the keys to the vote. That's what that means, man. They trust him with the keys to the vote, man. And these police officers is mad because he's making more than a bank manager makes more than the police, right?
I guess so, man. He must be living good to catch their eye. So luck, yeah. Must have been driving a bad boy car, nice house, everything for him to get vexed. So luck, yeah.
Living above your means, you know. That's the most racist thing ever. Like, what is his means? You don't know if he's got rich parents. You don't know if he's got a rich wife. You don't know nothing about this man. You don't know background check. You pulled him over for firearms. And this is why police pull over so much black men that they see in nice cars. Because they're jealous, man. You seen that video when a big hypo was like showing the police his watches, right? Do you see it?
Calm.
And it's like to the police, 50 racks. Obviously, yeah. The police, remember that next video where the black man had the sports car and they pulled him over?
Yeah, I think so. The DJ.
Was he a DJ?
I think so.
So it's the police have a history of pulling over black people, man, because they're jealous. They hate the fact that we're doing better than them in what they deem as their country. They don't understand how they had a head start, and they're just some public servant. They're a public servant, and they don't understand how you're doing better than them. They don't understand how you're richer than them. You're living better than them. You're happier than them. They're jealous of us, man. They're jealous of us. And this is how it's always been. And even when black men are poor, even when we're poor and they're rich, they're still jealous of us, man. Imagine this. The whole world wants to copy what the slaves do, man. Which shows that we're the children of God. Even in our poor state, we're still better than everybody else. Imagine they want to be us in our poor state. Imagine how much more they want to going to be us when we're in our rich state, man. Imagine, listen, the Lord said, "I'm going to turn your glory into shame." Now they want a part of our shame, man. They like it. Everybody, listen. We talk about the hoods. We talk about the hood so much that everybody wants to be from the hood, man.
That's right.
Listen, people that didn't live in the hood used to be trying to convince their parents to move to Handsworth, man. Trying to convince their parents to move from our posh neighborhood to Handsworth to the ghetto, man. Why? because the way we speak about it, and they see us like, wow, those people there. Listen, man, every black man's rags to riches story just sounds cool. You've heard some of them niggas rags to riches story, and we had no food on the table, man. We had no food, man. We were starving. Some nights we went to bed hungry, so much that these rich white kids tried to go to bed hungry to be like us, man. Listen, man, you was rich. You had BNBNs in the cupboard, man. We had none of that, man. You had the good biscuits. We had the gun off, the gun off biscuits your grandma has.
The soft ones.
The soft biscuits. We had the soft biscuits and the soft cornflakes, man, and all of those things. Meanwhile, you've had a good life, and you still try to be like us. And this is our moment of shame, man. Imagine how much you're gonna want to be like us when we're in our time of glory, man. That's right. And our time of glory is coming, man. All black men need to do is serve the Lord, and don't commit suicide over a job, man. Listen, there's plenty of jobs. You might lose a job today. Guess what? You'll have a next one next week. Maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in a month. When the Lord sees fit, you'll have a next job. Listen, understand this. England ain't never going to run out of work, man. There's going to be jobs everywhere, man. Don't kill yourself over a job. It's not worth it. It's lucky.
Absolutely, man. It's lucky. Let me run one more quick. If it's one, this one that you sent me earlier. Let me see if you can hear it though. It's messing around. Let me see. Is it up?
It's loading. Oh yeah, it's up.
Let me hear it.
Why would it be that? If you marry a Nigerian girl, you don't think your culture will be split into two? It won't be as strong as it. Your child, for example, will be half Nigerian, I'm sure.
It's quiet, it's quiet.
If you marry a Nigerian girl, you don't think your culture will be split into two? It won't be as strong as it. Your child, for example, will be half Nigerian. I'm sure your wife would, if she was Nigerian, would infiltrate his mind with Nigerian thing. Why would it be diluted though? Because it can only be 100% of something, right? Because if 50% is Nigerian and 50% is for your parents. Say for example, I was to be with a Nigerian, I would want her to teach my child everything about her culture. Of course, you also did the same, so it would be diluted. Exactly. That's why he's saying it's diluted. Why would it be diluted? It would be 100% of both. It wouldn't be 100% of what's that match got to do? I don't get it. So what I'm saying to you is, what would you be cutting out of your Nigerian? I can only take so much. No, you're not answering my question. What would you be cutting out? It's not about cutting out. It's about can my mind take all of this culture, bro? Of course it can. Why not? Actually, your mind technically can. Of course it can. I don't understand. Why wouldn't it be able to? You're going to sway to one side. Why? The fact that you want to go to the other side shows it's a 50-50. Bro, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You're 100% Nigerian, and you back judging. What are you talking about? No. Yeah, it was our fault. I don't even like judging, bro. Bro, I see you back a Patty in here. Yeah, Patty's calm. What's that? Calm. But I don't know. No, stop. Let's be there. Yeah, but no. What are you talking about? No, but still, I know nothing about your culture. I don't have to. I haven't tried to learn nothing about it. If you learn something about it, does that take away from you being 100% Nigerian? No, but I haven't though. I haven't learned nothing though. If you do, why? Why are you saying? Furthermore, it's not even just about learning. It has to be a part of my life. If it's part of your life, if your culture was a part of my life, it would take a little bit away from. I believe he's right about it being diluted because if he said it. That was very rude still. No, so I'm debating with both of you. But I'm saying, if you've got two parents that are both Nigerian or wherever they're from, so they're both Nigerian. When the father's not there, when the mother's not there, you're still going to be around the Nigeria. You're always going to be with Nigeria. That's always going to be the case. The tribe. What if you? That's okay. But it's still the same. You're giving me specific scenarios. If both parents are there and both parents are teaching you both cultures, how can you now say I'm diluted? I don't get it. Well, of course. Why would it be? Of course. Why would it be diluted? Yeah.
And listen, I can't really wrong him. I can't really wrong the hammer. It's kind of true, man. You know what I mean? When you marry a woman from another nation, you confuse the children, man. You know what I mean? The Bible, that's what the Bible says. What? Be proud of your nation. Take a wife of your own tribe, man. You know what I mean? This how might you see how might try to throw a couple shots in the Dunga bar.
Yeah.
You got a bit emotional about I don't eat jerk chicken. I don't know nothing about your culture. Oh, listen, the fact is this: we're not supposed to marry no Nigerians, man. We're not supposed to marry no heathens, man. That's in the Bible. This is Nehemiah 13 and 23, and it reads, "In those days I saw Jews that married wives of Ashdod, Ammon, and Moab, and their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod and could not speak in the Jews' language." And that's what the Hamite is talking about, man. When you have children, the children will gravitate to one, which usually you gravitate to your mom. If you're a black man having sex with other nations, they're gonna learn their culture, man. Your child's gonna be like a dog thinking he's a cat, man. That's what our black children is like. You got a black child that comes from your seed that thinks he's British, man. That thinks he's Nigerian, learning his mother's culture. You're like an animal. You're like a dog that don't know the dog. He thinks the cat, thinks the duck. That's what you are, man. And black man, we gotta have confidence in our own heritage. And that's why them brothers killed themselves. Why they're no confidence in their own. They said as well, the white man don't accept me. So where else can I go? There's no point in living. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself. Black man, we gotta have confidence in our own, man, and marry our own women and push on our heritage, our language, our customs, our feast days, man. So lucky with that. But 1 minute left, about anything when they say to wrap up.
And it's crazy because the brother from Jamaica was fighting to get the Nigerian guy to mix two cultures, and the Nigerian guy's like, "I'm not interested in your culture, so I don't like jerk chicken." He goes, "I know nothing about your culture, and we need to be the same, man. We need to not know nothing about their culture, man. All we need to know is about our culture. We stick with our own people." Someone says, "Yeah, because you know them. I don't know nothing about them, man." Like it seems like the Jamaican was fighting for the Nigerians' love. Like he must have a Nigerian woman or something. Because he's trying to justify, yeah. This is what he said: if I had a child, I would want my child to know the Nigerian culture as well. And the Hamite weren't having it, man. He was like, nah. The Hamite was right with this one. Listen, man, we should stop trying to mix cultures. Our culture is better than theirs, man. This man had the cheek to say, and while it is when he's saying, "I don't even like jerk chicken," he's lying, man. He's lying. Have you not seen the chicken that Africans? You seen the chicken that Africans eat? Listen. Anything Jamaicans make, you Africans love it, man.
That's right.
You could never compare food, man. Never, ever, ever. You Hamites could never compare food about you don't like jerk chicken. We've seen the food that you lot eat, man. This is why, guess what? When you look at our Jamaican restaurants, every race goes there. African restaurants, only African people eat there, man. You lot have jollof rice.
No, so luck has coffee, so luck, yeah.
You usually have jollof rice and pounded yam and all that other book BS. Listen, man, stop lying. You like love our food, man. All of you like we going to all our restaurants, and nobody goes to African restaurants. You know, the only Caribbean people that go to African restaurants is black men who's got with an African woman, and they're trying to impress her, and secretly they hate the food, man. I've not heard nobody say African food's nice. And you know, listen, man. In the UK, man, in the school 394 Lodge Road B18 5PW, African food is banned, man. African food is banned. I've never seen no African food in that school, and we never will see African food in that school, man.
That's right.
And whoever does try bring African food in that school, you be outside with your African food, man. not even just outside. You ain't allowed on the road with the African food, man. So lucky. Yeah, no jollof rice is coming up in that building, man. No jollof rice. No what else? No fufu. No pounded yam. You had the wrong. Listen, you ain't got. Listen, we can smell that from a mile away, man.
Trust me.
The guard that's searching you, as soon as he smells anything African, listen, man, you can't come in. So lucky, yield.
No, what you say is true. The guy clearly got a chip on his shoulder. It's clearly defensive. I don't care about your culture. I don't care. What's all the hostility about, man? And the thing is, his culture ain't shit. He's talking about he don't want to mix his cultures. Like he got so much pride. Like he's proud in his culture, even though his culture ain't shit. Even his culture is people that eat with their hands and mark their face. But he's proud of his culture, man. And trying to downplay us. I don't know nothing about your culture. This thing you do, man. Let me tell you something. England is our culture. If you're wearing trainers and you're not wearing it to run track or PE, that's our culture, man. If you got a tracksuit on and you're wearing a tracksuit and you're not doing PE or any physical training, that's our culture, man. If you greet your brethren and say Wagwan or say I'm going to the ends, that is our culture, man. If you call a man who's your friend, your close acquaintance, your brethren, that is our culture. If you play Burna Boy, man, who's one of the biggest Nigerian superstars, that is Caribbean culture. Don't tell me you don't know nothing about I don't know nothing about your culture. You're breathing my culture, man. My culture is the air in London, man. London is black people culture, man. But if you see your brethren and you go, you're good, boom. Your people handshake, man. Africans kiss each other, and how Africans greet each other? They kiss each other on the forehead or whatever, man. We bump fists, man. London is black culture. If you got braids in your hair, that is our culture, man. So don't tell me you know nothing about our culture. Listen, London is our culture. If you go to the chip shop and buy a patty or a KA, that's black man culture, man. And you can't escape it, man. So lucky I yield. So with that,
I'm yet to see them KA drinks where it says African KA. It says Jamaica. What's the can say? What's the Jamaican can say?
Let me check.
Get me. Listen, I've seen a Jamaican ginger beer. I've never seen an African ginger beer. Listen, man.
Right. We
set all the trends in the UK.
A taste of the Caribbean.
That's it. A taste of the Caribbean. Is that it? Listen, man. We set every trend in the UK is set by us. The dress code, the lingo. You know what? I seen something the other day. Yeah, that was trying to say that I think Lin May put up a post saying that why do Africans copy Caribbean? Did you see it?
Nah. Do you see that? Yeah. You see when they had Diddy on One Extra and they were teaching Diddy some slang, and they said, have you heard the slang called a lie? And Diddy goes, what is that Caribbean? He goes, no, it's British, man. It's British, man. In the comments, people's furious. They got a lie. It's clearly Jamaican. See, all these slangs, people don't even know it, man. They're all Caribbean slang. So carry on.
So now Lin May had a post the other day where she was like, we talk about people stealing cultures. Why is it not the same when Africans try and speak patois? So she was right. She said something right for once in her life. And in the comments, everyone was gunning her, man. Everyone was like, this girl speaking about people stealing cultures when her name's Lin May and she's got no Chinese in her. That shit was hilarious. Has she got Chinese in her?
She was mixed with something.
Those like says the girl called Lin May with no Chinese in her. That shit was funny as could be. But in the comments, those gunning her saying, if anything, Caribbean peoples copied Ghanaians because the language that they speak in Ghana, they speak the same in the Caribbean. The words are the same. So really, they copied it from Ghanaians, so it's the same thing. So Africans can speak Caribbean. And then you had Caribbean people in the chat saying, we're all the same people, so it doesn't matter. And I was thinking, damn, I agree with Lin May for once, man. Usually I disagree with her, but this one time I agreed with her. Even she understands that they're stealing everything that we do. So lucky.
So lucky, but yo, listen, Brocky Allen, when you come on the show, man, you better link up and come on the show.
He was meant to come on one of the weeks.
Yeah, you got some history for Dungabar, like Dungabar, the history, man. Brocky Allen got some French history for man, so look out for that show, then, man. So come in, you get me. You got Feast Day coming Thursday. Make sure you reach 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Bring a drink, man. What's the theme we're going for again?
The sister said they want to make burgers.
Chicken shop
what
vibe.
did they say they're doing?
Chicken shop vibe.
Yeah, they said they're doing chicken shop. Put it this way, the menu's gonna be good. I've seen a sneak peek. They're doing burgers, the whole lot. So whatever you'd find in a chip shop, the sister's gonna do it, but there's gonna be a black spin on it, man.
Come on.
They're gonna have what's the fish you get from the chip shop?
Cod, isn't it? Battered cod.
Exactly. They're gonna do it a black way. They're gonna give us battered hake. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have battered hake, battered snapper, the whole lot, man. You're gonna think it's cod. Be careful of the bones. We're doing this the black way, so lucky. It's gonna be amazing. Come on down, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, which is Thursday. Come on down. You're gonna have some battered snapper, battered hake. You're gonna have a cheeseburger full of black pepper, so lucky. We're doing this the Thursday. Come on down and enjoy. I yield.
And with that, man, shalom to all of everyone's coming in. Rocket Island, man, make sure you get it, man. I want to see any of your shortly with that, some of that history, man. You know what I mean? But with that, we'll be here again next week on the end, 9 to 11, as we do, man. Shalom.
This a bad man too. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the life. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. Already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for, I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Petty Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my they feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the